Hey guys, it's me, Audrey, back with another video. It's been a while. Is it new? No, we've been expecting this. Honestly, I've come to the conclusion that a regular uploading schedule is non-existent, which is fine. I think the main thing is that when I started this channel, it's middle school, and I had no social life, and so this is kind of all I did, so I definitely could have uploaded more. And it's not that I can upload, it's just, I don't know, like I do stuff after school and then like I just go on YouTube. So that's something I'm trying to get better at, is just using my time more wisely. So hopefully that means more uploads. But I've said that before, and guess what's happened? The same thing, so we already know. That's my hope though. I already have a sketch that I did to visualize next. Because I think that's another problem, is that I don't do enough digital art, which I enjoy doing digital art, so there's no reason not to. It's kind of like taking a shower, because like, I never want to take a shower, and then I get in the shower and I'm like, oh, I remember, I like taking a shower. That's how it is with digital art, so that's really good. Thanks for all of you who have bared with my terrible upload schedule. Thank you for that. And now, back to your regularly scheduled program. Alright, so this art is a little whack, because, you know, it really represents the phase I'm going through, because I never wanted to be a K-pop person, but then one day, life was like, what if you liked K-pop? And I was like, well, why would you do that? And it was like, I don't know. So that's where we are. Honestly, the first introduction to K-pop wasn't that much. I kind of heard a few songs through like animation memes, sort of sadly, but it's fine. The first song that I got like obsessed with was KDA Pop Stars, and honestly, I don't even really know if I knew that was K-pop. I just was like, I like this song, and yeah. And then one day though, my dad was like, Audrey, come here, and I was like, oh, and he showed me the KDA Pop Stars video. I was like, bro, I love this, and he was like, oh my god, and so he showed me Blackpink. Big mistake, because then I was obsessed with Boombayah, Kill This Love, and Do 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 Do, and those were the 3 songs I listened to on repeat. And then, somehow, I got introduced to K-pop mashups, and so I listened to those forever, and then it was like, okay, I see you bopping to Boy With Love Lullaby Fancy Remix. Why don't you listen to the songs separately? And I said, you know what, YouTube, that's a great idea. And a mistake. And it's a whole thing. And you know, was it a problem? Yes. But it wasn't a problem until one day. So, you know, I was scrolling through YouTube, and it recommended me this video, and it was like, gayest K-pop group. And I was like, okay, I see you. I'm a little quirky lesbian, so I clicked on it. And you know what? I was like, I understand, gang. They're really out here. And so then I was like, okay, didn't really look back on it. Didn't know what group it was, and now I do know it's Mamamoo, because later I was listening to probably Red Velvet, and it was like, would you like to watch this video of Hip? And I was like, okay, I will, you know, venture out, because the only groups I really listen to are Twice, Red Velvet, and Blackpink, so let's explore. Big mistake, because I became obsessed with the song and I listened to it constantly, and then I watched the music video and it was like, here's more Mamamoo music videos, and I was like, uh-oh, their music is good. And in conclusion, I have a problem. And honestly, the music was good, but the real problem didn't start until I watched like interviews, because oh my god, they are crackheads, they're crazy. Which I think is ironic, because their music is like more mature than some of the other K-pop groups, at least like sounding. I'm not 100%, because I can't understand like half the words they're saying. Actually, it's more than half the words, but that's besides the point. But they are like basically for children, and I appreciate that. But my god, and then I realized, oh my god, it's them. It's the group. And I don't know if that's why I like them, is because they're like, but oh my god, it's a problem. All I do is I go home from school, I watch K-pop videos, and then I listen to the K-pop music. It's not okay. So, you know, one day I was watching the hit music video for like the 500th time, and there's this part where it like in the middle they're like posing, and it flashes the word hip, and I was like, that's such a cute picture, and I took a screenshot of it, and I was like, well, now I have this screenshot. It's kind of weird. I should do something with it. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna redraw it, and that's what I did, and that's a long, drawn-out way of getting to this, why we're here. So this image was kind of an experiment, because honestly, the main reason I did this, besides the fact that I had an image that I didn't really know what to do with, is I'm terrible at drawing, like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, if someone gives me a picture of a cartoon character, I can pretty easily draw it, because, like, I don't know, but then as soon as someone, like, is like, oh, draw me, or, like, gives me a realistic picture of someone, when one time I tried to draw Stranger Things fan art, was a little rough. I don't know why. I think it's mostly the hair I just, like, struggle on making it unique, because, I don't know. So, I was like, I really want to try to spice it up a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Make the hair, like, cartoony, like my style. And I think it went well, but, I don't know. Also, I also just like the image. That's the other reason I wanted to do this. So originally I was going to try to do the sketch traditionally, but I instantly ran into problems so I drew Hwasa because she's in the foreground and Wheein next because Wheein's directly above her. But Wheein, I automatically had to erase the circle of where I wanted her head to be and move it. And I was like, you know what? This is probably doable traditionally, but it'd be a lot easier digitally. So I instantly started sketching it digitally. I also was able to put the picture in the background so I could, like, compare it easier, if that makes sense. I mean, I feel like, yeah, you get the point. And then also something that was, like, good about digital is once I sketched it all out, I could move the whole sketch instead of having to erase the whole thing, because that would have been a nightmare. Honestly, the sketching was good, except for the anatomy, which isn't shocking at all, because I'm garbage at anatomy. But honestly, Moonbyul's anatomy, not correct at all, but it still looks good. Solar's, I don't even want to talk about it. It was rough. Her arm, I didn't know what to do. The sleeve kind of looks wacky, but I mean, it's fine. Other than that, it was pretty easy. Hwasa, she's just kind of chilling. It's just her shoulder, so that was easy. Wheein, the only thing was her leg. I don't know. It seems a little weird. But, I mean, it is kind of wonky looking in the picture because of how they're, like, situated, I guess. So, no matter what, we were just gonna have a moment. Then, the line art was pretty simple. The only thing is that I kind of changed a few things because I saved the sketch and then I, like, readjusted some things. The only thing I really changed was Moonbyul's lips. I made them parted a little bit like Wheein's instead of closed completely. Yeah. Coloring. That was a whole thing also. The main problem was the original image is so, like, saturated with pink and blue. Mostly pink because of the lighting, which is fine, except I was also gonna add pink, so I had to, like, tone down the skin because I didn't want it to be so pink, you know? So that was a thing. With the hair, I wanted to make it look a little more realistic since it's based off a real image, so I kind of did a throwback to when I, like, added highlights. Honestly, it looks good. I don't really know why, well, I mean, I kind of do know why I stopped doing it, because it was a lot of work. But also, I do kind of like it when it's, not highlighted, you know? But with this image, I just thought it suited it. Shading was actually really fun. Mostly, like, the cell shading was pretty easy, because there's not a lot of it. But, like, the soft shading, I enjoyed, because I get to use, like, super, like, weird colors that I wouldn't normally use, like, I guess, actually, yeah, I guess it's still shading. I like added the blue highlights of light. Also, I got to do the makeup, which was pretty lit because I feel like whenever I draw characters, I never do makeup on them. And honestly, eyeshadow, super fun to draw. Especially Leon's because I like combined an orange and pink. Beautiful, 10 out of 10. I should definitely make more designs with makeup. And then the background, I wanted to make it like same color scheme, but not exactly like the background, and kind of just blend it together. So that's what I did. The only thing that kind of is like not a major thing is there's a carousel horse in the background, and it technically I did draw like the body of the horse, but then I didn't draw the head, which if you didn't know that, you would be fine. You'd be like, okay, but I know it and it bothers me. But not really, because I mean, whatever. I can't really, I mean, it could fix it, but like, that's a lot of work. But yeah, overall, I think it turned out pretty good. I'm very proud of it. It took me like 6 hours to do. I'm really glad that this is my first drawing of 2020. It kind of reminds me of the Marina collab, because I did a collab with Caro in the beginning of last year, where she drew Pearl and I drew Marina, and I ran into a lot of similar problems in the sense of like anatomy. But that's also, when I did the Marina drawing, I was like changing up my style, so that was also kind of a thing. Honestly, there are some parts where I kind of messed up on the drawing, but like, it's not noticeable, except for to me, because I drew it and I know. But it's fine. I really like it anyway, so that's good. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you like the art. Hopefully we'll get some new content. I do, like I said, I have a sketch ready to go, so hopefully we'll get to that soon. If you have any ideas, let me know, because honestly, at this rate, I'm not sure. The only thing I can really think of is like, there's like K-pop songs that I'll listen to, and I'll be like, I got an idea. And that's kind of what this next drawing is. I listened to a K-pop song and I had an image pop up into my head, and I was like, I'm gonna draw that. So I did. Another thing is Pokemon. I really like Pokemon right now. I don't know why. I mean, I do know why, because it's friggin' lit. So I might draw some Pokemon stuff. Honestly, might draw some Ginkas. I don't know how to pronounce the word, but it's, you know, the one where you turn the Pokemon into the humans. And technically, I already drew some for my team. So if y'all are interested in that, hit me up and be like, yo. And if you have any other ideas, please let me know, because I don't know what I'm doing. Anyway, I'll see you in the next video, and I hope you have a splendid life.